Good evening. Welcome back to Rely News with your host, Mosey Along. And tonight on Surrender or Reassign, we're going to ask the question, could we mitigate super El Ninos by artificially changing the climate? A new study says maybe. Every few years, the Pacific Ocean flips a switch and the world feels it. El Nino, the warm phase of the ENSO cycle, can trigger heat waves, floods, droughts, crop failures, and economic losses in the trillions. And this year, scientists warn we're facing a potential super El Nino, the kind that reshapes global weather for months. But a new study published in Science Advances asks a provocative question. What if we could weaken a super El Nino or even stop it from forming? The idea, marine cloud brightening researchers modeled a geoengineering technique called marine cloud brightening, or MCB. The concept is simple. Spray tiny sea salt particles into low clouds over the Pacific. The clouds become wider and more reflective, bouncing sunlight back into space. Less sunlight reaches the ocean. The ocean stays cooler. And El Nino, which depends on warm water, cooling in the eastern Pacific, loses its fuel. The natural experiment, it's an idea that didn't come out of nowhere. During Australia's catastrophic 2019-2020 bushfires, smoke drifted over the Pacific and brightened clouds. The ocean cooled and the world slipped into a prolonged La Nina, El Nino's opposite. That accidental cooling inspired scientists to ask, could we do this intentionally? The results, using advanced climate models, researchers simulated cloud brightening during two past super El Ninos, 1997 and 2015. The results were stunning. Early intervention neutralized the El Nino entirely. Extreme warning in the eastern Pacific dropped sharply. Global temperature spikes were reduced. Weather impacts, floods, droughts, heat waves were significantly muted. One researcher put it plainly, we were able to turn what was an extreme or super El Nino into a neutral event. But there are risks. Geoengineering is controversial for a reason. Cooling one region could warm another. Europe or Asia might see unintended temperature shifts. Long-term impacts are unknown. Thousands of ships would be needed to be sprayed sea salt. And once you start, you may need to continue for months. Scientists stress this is not a replacement for cutting emissions, only a possible emergency tool. So, could we weaken a super El Nino? According to this new study, yes, partners, we can, in theory. But should we? That's the question the world will have to answer carefully. This is Moses with Rely News, keeping you informed, prepared, and aware. Stay tuned for further developments and have a good, cool weekend.